Hey everybody, how's it going? On today's video, we are going to be talking about an audiobook called Gravesong, The Singer of Tarandria, Book 1, performed by Andrea Parsino, written by Pirate Abba, and published by Podium Audio. So, if you know, or if you don't know, the Wandering Inn series is the main series for this audiobook. This audiobook is basically Gravesong is a spin-off of what I would call a spin-off, I guess, of the main series of The Wandering Inn. And it is a darn good series and a darn good spin-off, I think, personally. So to get a summary of what's going on in the first book of Gravesong is Kara O'Sullivan has been isekai'd from Earth to the world of the Wandering Inn series, the Wandering Inn universe. And she ends up in a tomb and finds out she can gain levels, she can gain skills and classes. And it's kind of freaking her out a little bit, but she ends up meeting up with people and kind of getting more of a handle on where she is, and at the same time dealing with the undead, dealing with how to interact as someone that has been isekai'd from one world to another, and has to basically fix problems that may have been caused by her. But this series, this new spinoff, is something that I would recommend to those, obviously, to those that love the Wandering Inn series, the main series. I enjoyed it. I felt it was a little slow to start in this one, but I account that towards just getting everything set up and off the ground, and so you can move forward with the rest of, to make the story more like lay that foundation, so everything else can just be awesome or sturdy. So yeah, this is just a this one is just basically setting up for the trials that she's going to have to deal with. But this book right here has just a couple trials that she's going to have to deal with that are quite a doozy. But yeah, I really enjoyed this series. So let's go into some of the pros that I want to, with this video, I'm hoping to do one or two things: turn you on to Gravesong so you can go ahead and dive into it and enjoy it, and find yourself another great audiobook series, or if not, save yourself some time. And if this does not sound like something you want to dive into, then you don't dive into it and you save yourself some time. This audiobook runs for about 20 hours. And if you don't want to, spend that much time into something that I'm explaining, you're like, not really for me, then not really for you. Okay, move on. So yeah, one of those two things. So with Gravesong, this is just, again, if you like the Wandering Inn series, you're going to like Gravesong. That's my personal opinion. Other people might find it different. But I really liked the story immersion where you just kind of get sucked into situations. The singing, yes, the singing. Before this book was even, before this audiobook came out, it was told that Andrea Parsino, the narrator, was going to go ahead and sing. And I was like, ooh. And they had to do some legal mumbo jumbo to be able to sing some of the songs and get permissions to, go ahead and have those distributed within this audiobook. And so they got those, and it was pretty cool. There was one song in particular that I was like, oh man, as I was hearing some of the songs, I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if this song could go in there. And it was Hellfire from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I was just like, man, that would be really cool. And I think maybe a chapter later, it came and it hit, and she started to sing Hellfire in Latin. I was like, oh, this is so cool. Because if I didn't mention, or forgot to mention, Kara, in the previous, before she gets isekai'd, is an actor/singer. So in this world of levels and skills and classes, she gains this, obviously, the singer class, and she gets abilities with it, and she'll sing Hellfire, and then fire will start kind of getting to her whim, or her control, so much as she sings. So I thought it was really cool with the singing performance and the song choice, and it was just really cool, and how the songs interwove, some of the the songs that came from our world that they had to get copyright mumbo jumbo for and all that. And then the song that is actually from the series, and I thought that was pretty darn cool, and how that worked out with I think it's like at the end you hear a song from the residents of Nodalictus, and you're just kind of like, oh, this is pretty cool, and just exciting, and so just geeking out over here. But yeah, the song performance is something that I really enjoy. I wish there was more of it. It seemed pretty short, but again, it's not like you're gonna get a YouTube music playlist of Kara singing, your favorite hits. No, it's just like whatever the song, whatever they need in the story. So again, that's just a little bit of a bummer not having more singing, but at the same time, why try to shove something in there when it doesn't just flow? So yeah. And also the character interaction. I just loved how characters interacted with each other. Sometimes in the Isekai series, people are like, you're acting kind of strange, and I'm not gonna pursue this line of questioning of you being from like a different world. But no, not in this one. People kind of catch on pretty quick that something's off, and also Kara, the main character, tells a few people about like maybe where she's from, and so yeah, she tells a few people, and yeah, it's pretty realistic and how people catch on to things. Um, but yeah, really enjoyed the series. Enjoyed Kara. Sometimes she got a little whiny. I think all characters at some point in the Wandering End series get a little whiny, and then they move on, and then they have their big, huge BA scene and intense like moment, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm liking this character more. But yeah, this Kara is just one that I can't wait to see how things change, because in this the main series, classes and levels kind of change the people that have been whooshed away and isekai into the series. So it's interesting to see how Kara deals with that. There's points where she doesn't really like that how much power is given to her just by singing, and other times where she just ends up accepting it, and how that develops. So yeah, I really enjoy it. If you don't know if you want to get into the whole Wandering End series and you just want to try a little bit of it, I would definitely recommend Gravesong. Gravesong is kind of like a nice starting point to dip your toe in, and just go ahead and, if you like it, then you probably like the rest of the Wandering End series. If you don't like it, then you probably aren't going to like the rest of the Wandering End series, and you want to save some of your time, because this audiobook, like I said, was like 20 hours long. That is like the shortest audiobook, I think, out of the whole Wandering End series. You can go check on Audible and look at all the other, the main series, and it's like just like 35 hours plus on each one. And it's like the latest one was like 40 something hours. So yeah, it's a long time that you're going to be spending. So if you find out that through Gravesong you like it, great, you're good. If you find out that you don't like it, then hey, you saved yourself some time in diving into more of the main series, because I think Aaron's pretty cool, but if you don't like the whole premise of that's presented to you in Gravesong, it's not going to help. And but there also is no singing, so if you're totally like, well, if there's no singing, I can't. No, I'm not even gonna entertain the idea. But no, it's yeah. So it's a great stepping point into seeing if you wanted to continue with this author and her writing. But yeah, not too many cons. I'd say it kind of starts off slow, but I think that's just to the foundation of building up this story and kind of fleshing out things to where, as it progresses, you're not like wondering about why did this start like that, or how did this shift like so. But it's pretty good. I'm excited for the next book in this series, because I really want to see how everything progresses, and hopefully in the next one we kind of established, I feel like the foundation's been laid, and so it should like progress more in a faster way. But I really like this series. I will admit I am biased and will talk all day about how I enjoyed it, and how times made me smile, or grit my teeth, or just like the emotional reaction that sometimes this author puts me through. But yeah, so I hope this helped. definitely, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Also, let me know what you're currently listening to right now. Right now, I am currently listening to Overdue. It is a new series about someone being isekai'd into a library that needs to be fixed, corrected, and so people can gain knowledge again and get their magic from it. So I think that's definitely something that's pretty cool right now. There's a shape shifting cat, so I'm like, hey, shape shifting cats, they're cool and can talk, awesome. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that series right now, or that first book. But I hope this video helped to make you decide if you were gonna move forward or not in this series. That's one of my main goals with making videos like this and talking about audiobooks that I enjoy. But yeah, so without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you next time. All right, two.